his staff yesterday, they are really confident in what this young quarterback can do.
Makari Rogers, the running back. They'll flip it to Daniel Bray. We saw this play a week ago against BYU.
He made a difference against BYU a week ago.
They'll send him in motion. Ficklin keeps it. Has some real estate into plus territory. Off to the races. And the true freshman quarterback on play number 2 reaches. Bird takes flight right back in front of the home crowd after that tough loss last week. And it's 7-0, and we're
on the perimeter for Bird Ficklin, and he goes the distance untouched. This Utah rushing it.
Buffalo's coming off an open date after the win against Iowa State. The pass was behind Welch. It's incomplete. And just like that, it's the pressure off the twist. Time for Salter. They blocked it well. Down the field and broke it up. Down to the 36.
My first career start as a true freshman as well. But I tell you what, so impressive. The coaching staff told us that he has
for CU. And Michael, a touch, busting through the line ahead towards the 40.
2 impact players for Utah are defensive ends.
7 in the box. Dallin Hayden, his first carry.
So bring the 4th most pressure. You have to have a plan against man.
Salter gets rid of it quickly, tumbling down. And
use that Iowa State game as a building block. Right now, he's not been up to task.
Ficklin spun away from the first potential tackler. On 3rd down, a low snap, and Ficklin in traffic looking for his tight
front. Don't be surprised if Utah tries to combat that by running the football.
Ficklin keeps it with a crease and right at the line. Have scouts thinking about the top 10 picks next year's draft. Ficklin gets rid of it, broken up beautifully at the last minute. Team after losing all that talent from last year's squad. They've shown flashes at different times on both sides of the ball, and again, 54-yarder in the Rose Bowl. Win certainly is a factor. And Curtis drives.
College Station right now. The Aggies are rolling.
Big possession for CU. Start. 1 first down, and that's it. Here's Dallin Hayden.
He has done a tremendous job coming over from New Mexico.
Yeah, coming in from the Lobos. There goes Parker. Way shot. Show me the way to the end zone. Touchdown run for the Utes. And Utah in business at home tonight. Prize. Just 2 losses. The path is there, albeit complicated. Cam Michael racing a Seaton, the tackle, serving as a blocker. And Salter didn't even look that direction, so some misdirection.
Pass in practice a couple days ago.
Yeah, he stole it on the attempted tunnel screen. Open receiver, and the pass is going to be intercepted.
Playing at a really high level for this Utes football team.
They'll try Parker again. Stood up by Jeremiah Brown after a gain of just 1.
Colorado's really struggling with those 2 facets.
Play action. Time for Salter. Flings one deep. And spinning down was John Henry Daly getting lathered up. 3rd and long. Salter again off the back foot. And nobody home. That pass. Their comeback ability and what we saw in Ames earlier.
I tell you what, Bear Bachmeier is special.
Bray, the running back. Ficklin already with 98 rush yards. Pass is caught by Davis off the spin. And Mexico now here with the Utes. Bray motions out. Ficklin delivers a strike towards the front pylon. Buchanan into the end. Touchdown of the season for the freshman tight end from Henderson, Nevada.
Tell you what, Jason Beck is calling himself a heck of a ball game early on.
Now the Utes without the services of Lander Barton tonight. Top 25 Iowa State back in Boulder 2 weeks ago. Salter pressure, gets rid of it, and heaves it out of bounds. His running back Micah Welch was in the area.
Just a couple miles from Rice-Eccles Stadium here. He is everything that the Utes are all about.
Salter escapes.
He's of defense. He's been one of the best coordinators in America going on a decade now.
Lasso down in the backfield. The nickname stuck. In the pocket. He'll escape. He is slippery. To the edge. He'll make something out of. Box is light again. Ficklin thought about throwing it. Now takes off. The jump cut. And a first down. He slides inside. Against Cal Poly. and just getting him more reps and more confidence. Over the left side, Ficklin. Another switch sides with Ficklin. And another touch, corralled quickly and driven down. That's a TFL. Drive of the game in terms of time of possession at this point. Approaching 5 minutes. Ficklin zips it. Pass is caught. Was he in bounds? The answer. Moei on the field. Utes show a power look. Ficklin wants to throw it. And short-armed it. Rogers, the running back. It's a power look. Rogers maintains his balance and plows over the 5. They'll pick up Rogers as the running back. And a look that screams, we're going to run it straight at you. And they do. Same look. Rogers again off the right side to the edge, into the end zone again for the top.
On the field, that is just power football to a T. It embodies what
by this Utes defense. Caden Salter, familiar refrain, retreating to his right and out of bounds. It'll be Parker, the running back. He motions out quickly. Ficklin towards the end zone. And there it is again. Another touchdown. Larry Simmons. And the route is on in Salt Lake City. The Utes a stick. Off, you have some physical practices. It has not resonated so far tonight. And Utah has from Arrowhead.
Who do you watch on Monday Night Football? You watching Peyton and Eli or Joe Buck and Troy Aikman?
I watch Joe and Troy. Buffs with -8 total yards in the half. Salter, it's going to be a little bit more after that. It could not. I like it when you ask me the question. Ficklin heaves one deep and over the outstretched arms of J.J. Buchanan. Dampier was hit some 25 times in that game. Ficklin eludes pressure. Spins to set his feet. After you on defense with Dante Corleone, the Godfather. And then Sorsby just makes plays, doesn't turn it over. And it's
the Utah Utes are having. How about that play by Benny?
Empty backfield. Ficklin off the fake to Daniel Bray.
Shut that down from the get-go with the opening series, but you got to go in, you got to challenge your guys, you got to try to get something better in the sides. They're trying to get to the Big 12 title game. But I tell you what, the true freshman signal caller, he has been excellent in the first.
This out, he said we could see it.
Ryan Staub, the backup. We saw him as a starter as recently as the Houston game on the road. Game in which
But Deion Sanders said it this summer. He felt like this was a better football team than the one he had a season ago that won 9 games.
It's certainly a different team. Salter escapes, and this is what he can do. It's the first time we've seen it tonight.
Especially going back to that win against Iowa State.
Gibson went in motion. Play action. Salter straight ahead and tripped up crossing the 40.
Don't get a dress up this year, unfortunately, Roy.
Ficklin, little RPO action. And stepping out is Ryan Davis. A good throw. Dominating performance by Utah. Straight ahead goes Rogers. Really for both sides. If you're Kyle Whittingham, you mentioned the game coming up.
Slowly pull some starters out, let other guys get reps, and which is going to matter as you head into the month of November and you talk championship month in December.
Your freshman quarterback gets the start, first of his career, gains some more confidence. Bentley picks up a first down. And so now,
never think he was a freshman. The lights have not been too bright for him, but until you make that first career start, you just don't know.
We know about this young man. Wayshawn Parker on 2nd and long, dives down to the 31, and he won a state champion.
BYU, the toughest stretch down the road. They still have to play Texas Tech on the road, TCU in Cincinnati. Not an
what Chris Kleiman and K-State have done recently. They walloped KU in the Sunflower Showdown today, and all of a sudden, 3rd down and 10. Here comes the pressure off the edge. Salter hit as he throws, and the pass incomplete. And Parker, with that direct snap action, picks up the first down. Longa, playing that Rhino position, was recruited as a defensive tackle. Into the flats. Ficklin still on the field. Run that power formation with that 6th offensive lineman, the Rhino, really for about half of their total snaps. Ficklin was harassed.
Fellas.
3rd down and long. Ficklin fires a strike. A second grab. And this kick on the way just slices right through the breeze. Dead center cut.
Okay, yeah, they had a great season last year, historic run. But you go into the portal, you get Fernando Mendoza to come over and try to build some momentum going into next season. That's a tough slate.
Cam Michael in the flats, one-handed grab, lasso down. He's going to lose 2 on.
Another big-time play by this Utah offense.
Only 3 points on the board in this second half. That coming on the field goal moments ago by Dylan Curtis. It's semi-manageable down the stretch. So I want to go down that road as Wilson tries to get to the edge. Corral near the 40.
Yeah, and I think
Breeze has died down, connected from 53 earlier in the game, 54 earlier this season.
There is no question what play is coming next.
Stop. Across the goal line and into the end zone. Scoring board.
Running back Draylen Miller.
Step the right direction. And look for Colorado, a loss tonight. 3-5 overall. That is a little confusing because
okay.
You do have Texas and OU.
I can do this.
You have Texas A&M. They were part of the league going all the way back to the. I feel like somebody tipped you off if that was the case.
Ooh, no, never. We don't do that. We play it by the rules on E-Crew.
Wilson, the quarterback, and sent backwards. And the number of shirtless students appears to be on the up and up. Markets tonight for Colorado. And still alive is Cam Michael. And quite a burst in
37 yards. Now, I get it. It wasn't all on him, but you can't deny the spark that Staub has brought to the offense anytime he's been on the field this year.
And Miller, when he gets and on, it's a bit of a work in progress, but he threw for 250 against Iowa State. He ran for 50 more against the Cyclones.
Threw for 250, rushed for another 50, couple touchdowns, but it's the inconsistencies, and you just feel like there's some sort of disconnect.
Down and 8. Buffs 0 for 1 on 4th tonight. Staub wants it all again. Brown breaking open, and the pass sails. Time off in the middle of the season. Then the physical week of practice leading into this game. Left edge run to the 44. Nate Johnson, Wildcat quarterback, straight ahead. Nate on the move towards the end zone, and the Utes strike again from 56. Built Nate Johnson, a little 6'7", and why not? Out or further this evening is as dynamic as any player in America. Staub's going to be sacked, 6th sack of the game.
All fans, and you're right. Navy putting together another outstanding season.
Another sack. Back of the
weekend, and then we get the first college football playoff rankings right around the corner. Here we go.
That gets up. And week 9 comes to a
422 on the ground. The Utes are rolling.